Hello and welcome back to Ranked AtoZ, a series where I win with each pet in the game at level 3 from AtoZ in Ranked versus mode. Today we're taking on a tier 6 from the brand new revamped star pack. It's going to be the Ammonite. The Ammonite, when it faints, it transforms the frontmost friend into a mimic octopus with +1 XP for every third roll. And the Ammonite, honestly, is a do-everything pet. It works with everything. So because it transforms whatever pet is behind it, you can make it combo well with like a scalar that's not going to do anything in battle, or maybe it's something that's already activated at start of battle and now its ability doesn't do anything. Maybe you've got a really big statted low tier unit that you want to make sure it has a more useful ability in battle, because the Mimic Octopus is actually like really good. It's actually like really strong in battle, and it's really easy to get at high levels, especially like I said, if you're in like a low tier, like say like I'm running like a jellyfish for most of the game and then I get a Mimic Octopus, like cool, I've probably already got the jellyfish with giant stats at level 2 or level 3, and then my Mimic Octopus is gonna like sweep the whole team. It's pretty darn good. So yeah, Ammonite. Love the Ammonite. What I don't love is how many tries it took me to win with this. So, short story. So when I was playing the Ammonite ranked AtoZ, I started losing, and instead of just, accepting the losses and just logging off, saying, you know what, that was hard, let's just be done for the day, reset, come back tomorrow, I was like, nah, I'm gonna win. What's crazy, like I almost won the very first time. I actually barely lost to another person. And then I went on to lose another 9 games in a row. Legit, like I lost like 10 times in a row in one day, all just going for Ammonite ranked AtoZ, and y'all, it got worse and worse as the time went on. It was not good. But guess what? I took a little break, came back like almost a week later, and I got it first try. So you know what? Maybe the moral of this story is, it's okay to take breaks. Sometimes getting that mental reset can really do wonders for you. So you know what? I feel pretty good that I was able to get this the second try. So yeah, pretty cool. So in this lobby here, I'm the only star pack player, shocker. And that person I played there is a decently ranked golden player. I think they were like the only like 1600 person. Everyone else was 1500. So you know what? That's pretty decently ranked for the low level here. And then everyone else was playing Turtle, obviously. I mean, I'm in low ranks. Star Pack, I mean, if Unicorn Pack didn't tank my elo enough, Star Pack has tanked it some more, especially when I lose 10 times in a row. So I dipped down to 1500, even got into like 1490s for a little bit there. I'm above 1500 there, but we're treading water. But early on here, I'm just looking for, just have some decent stats, maybe have a couple pets I can carry to late game. Like I mentioned with the jellyfish, maybe I can run like a big jellyfish that transforms to Mimic Octopus later. Here's another thing, Ammonite, you can use it with Mantis. So like I've done it with like, I've had a giant Mantis, and then I have the Mantis feint a Mimic Octopus, or feint a Ammonite, and then suddenly I've got a giant Mimic Octopus. It's pretty darn good. I am going to go ahead and take the jellyfish level here. I was hoping for like a clownfish or an elk, and I do find the elk here, which is awesome. Love the elk. Elk's amazing for pivots. I mean, you've probably seen it if you ever watched Star Pack gameplay, but the fact that it increases the sell value by the level of the pet means that you can do some crazy amounts of money. Like it's basically, if the elk works, it'll give like 3 gold a turn to my pill bug, and that's amazing because that just helps me pivot so much better in the late game, especially when trying to run a tier 6 like the Ammonite. So hopefully we can get some skill on that. Now, fortunately here, we face a Fig that gets rid of my pill bug, so I don't get any elk value this turn. That's okay. This golden pack player, you know what? Pretty hype running golden pack. That was their first win. Let's go. I actually haven't won yet, and that was their first win. But we're going to double down onto the elk here. Though first, we're going to get the leech level, try and find something good. I guess I could have taken the ibex there. Just ibex is just a good pet, I like it a lot. But I decided I'd rather take the double elk instead, and maybe some stats. Now I probably should have had the leech hit one of the elks instead of the jellyfish, because at this point I wasn't planning to keep around the jellyfish. I was actually planning to sell it pretty soon, which is why I put the level 2 leech there. But I actually end up keeping the jellyfish, I'm pretty sure, for the rest of the game. I don't know, we'll see. So I probably should have had it used on the elk since I'm going to sell eventually. This person here's got a sheep behind their elephant, which is an interesting strategy for sure. But you know what? It helps them draw, so you know what? I guess I can't complain. Look at that. They're still in it. Yeah, low level, low ladder versus mode is really something. You see a lot of turtle pack and you see a lot of wacky stuff. Like, I think I've had 3 or 4 different times I've ran into, like on the low ladder, someone running a scorpion that's got a different food perk that's not the mushroom. Like I've run into scorpion melons, scorpion chili, which scorpion chili actually was pretty smart into my team for 1 round actually. But other than that, it's just wild what you see down here. A lot of, you know, low level, a lot of tier 1s, a lot of low stats, that kind of thing. But you know what? That's kind of what I want to face whenever I'm trying to run like a star pack that I barely know how to play and I'm trying to win with a tier 6. Thankfully, it's a really good tier 6. So you know what? We'll take those. I decided to bring in the Triceratops to pair it with my Leech, and we get the Jellyfish level. Hopefully, we're going to find what we want here. We don't find exactly what we're looking for, but we'll take the real Velociraptor because I plan to run some pepper shenanigans later. And we'll take the Baguette on the Triceratops just because I think it can be really nice into maybe opposing melons, scorpions, coconuts, any of that kind of stuff, you know, just nice to have. And, you know, we'll take a Strawberry. I think I was planning to go like a double Velociraptor line in this run. And there's a pepper that we really want. Now, of course, with having the Baguette at the front means the real Velociraptor is going to replace the Baguette to give it back, and that's not very useful, but it'll become very useful here in a couple turns. We face a Puppy Pack team, and actually, because of the Baguette, I get rid of the Toucan's honey there, so we actually get some value and able to draw there. That's pretty sick. But yeah, like I said, we're just looking for the Ammonite and that kind of stuff right now. We don't find it. I think about taking the Orca here just because, I mean, summons are nice. Orca's not bad to have, but I don't think I end up buying it after all. Also, the Triceratops hitting the Leech there. This Leech is getting massive. Probably need to put a pepper onto it soon or something. We get rid of the Meat Bone there, which don't really matter much. This person hasn't really scaled up at all, so we'll easily take that win. And that's actually our first win. We made it to turn 11 without winning. That's kind of hilarious. But you know, we're going to keep finding more pets that we want. We do find the alpaca here, and decided to get rid of the real Velociraptor. It's not really doing much for me. Instead, we're going to run a regular Velociraptor. And no, screw that. I'm running double. I forgot. Sorry. I'm running double Velociraptor. I totally forgot. Golly, this was like, how long ago was this? This was 3 days ago? Okay, so I recorded this 3 days ago. I already forgot. Oh, whatever. We faced the Puppy Pack player again, the Baguette again, getting rid of the Toucan, and we're actually have just enough stats to clean them up this time. Thank you, Velociraptors. And finally, we find the Ammonite in the shop. So we're going to go ahead and get rid of one of our pets here. What do I end up getting rid of for the Ammonite? Is there a Velociraptor? Okay, yeah. So I thought, okay, so I'm not crazy. I did end up running just the one Velociraptor. Okay. I thought I was going crazy. But yeah, it turned 12 and I find my first Ammonite. It's kind of crazy. I end up winning with level 3 here, but you'll see just kind of the snowball we get. And look at that. The Ammonite's going to transform the Jellyfish into a level 3 Mimic Octopus with a pepper. That's pretty darn good. We faced someone running like Camel Parrot with a couple tier 3s. But look at the Mimic Octopus here, just putting in so much work. That's what I mean. Like, you just take any level 3 with decent stats, turn into a Mimic Octopus, and like, you're making bank. I mean, you can even pill the Ammonite in the shop if you want to, like, you know, just not even worry about doing it in battle, which is pretty cool. But in the meantime, we're just looking purely for Ammonite levels at this point. Maybe another Strawberry for the Velociraptor, but I'm not really worried about it. Face the Puppy Pack player again. I think we're one of the last few left at this point, so that's why we're kind of facing the same people here. Running Tabby Cat, kind of like a Tabby Cat Toucan food perk build is cool, but it is turn 13 and you're playing Puppy Pack, so you really should have pivoted something a little bit stronger at this point, but you know what, that's fine. Yeah, it's just me and the that Turtle Pack player running the Parrot Camel. So we grab a Baguette on our Ammonite just to get rid of the garlic on the Camel, just because that can really destroy my low attack team at the front. Probably just switch to Triceratops for like a Piranha at this point, because the attack would help a lot into this highly statted HP team. Mimic Octopus still is doing so much damage, and we are just completely destroying this team. I'm not worried. After that performance, you know, I'm not worried. I'm gonna grab Peach though. I don't want the Leech to kill my Triceratops. And we'll just look for some more Ammonite levels. We find a chocolate there and a second chocolate. So next turn, we can have the level 3 Ammonite. Let's freaking go. So yeah, let's see how they change up their team this time. They put a mushroom on the camel this time. Okay, maybe that was their last turn and I just missed it, but it doesn't really do much to me. My Mimic Octopus is just way too high stats, way too much damage, and we take another win. So they're now at 1 life, and we find the Ammonite in the shop, which is awesome. Don't really need the other chocolate, and we roll into another Triceratops, so I can refill the HP and keep that around for the end of the game. And yeah, level 3 Ammonite. That was quite a quick turnaround. We bought it on turn 12, and now we're going to win with it on turn 16. That's crazy. So final turn here, they get the garlic on the camel, still doesn't matter. We have all these giant Mimic Octopuses. The Velociraptor stats are just way too high, and we're going to take the win. Let's freaking go. Level 3 Ammonite. Take a break, you win. Let's freaking go. It took me 11 tries, like I said, but pretty happy to get that done. But yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. Please make sure to like, comment, subscribe, do all that generic stuff. I'll catch you guys in the next video, but until then, as always, stay true.